Hey there, yogi friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a class all about strengthening the side body, and of course, towards the end, we'll also get into a little bit of stretching for the side body. You don't really need any props. If you like blocks in your practice, maybe grab one block. For some of our exercises, it might make things a little bit more accessible, but if you don't have a block, don't worry about it. It's not really necessary. All you need today is your body, your breath, and a positive attitude because things will get a little bit challenging. Okay, when you're ready, go ahead and lay down on the mat with me. So find a place, whatever's comfortable for you, and bring your hands to the sides of your body. You can bring them around the waist or the sides of the ribs, whichever is more accessible for your shoulder and wrist flexibility. And take some really deep breaths in. See if you can breathe so that you expand outward and not just our normal direction from belly to low back, but can you expand out through the sides of the waist as you inhale and exhale. Pull everything in. Activate the core as you do, navel towards the spine. And keep going like this, inhaling and expanding through the sides of the body. Exhaling, navel to spine. Really good. So these muscles we're working today are really important for holding us upright. They're great for good posture, and they're a nice extra support for our lower back. So when these muscles are strong, we don't rely so much solely on the muscles of the spine, surrounding the spine to hold us up, but we can stabilize our posture with these muscles as well. If you're into other sports that involve kicking, kickboxing, or Muay Thai, these muscles are really important for helping you kick. If you can use these muscles to lift your leg, you've got not just a flexibility, but you're going to rely a lot on that strength, which is going to give you more power in those kicks. All right. And we'll start to warm up through our obliques. So you can start with your arms by your side. I'm going to go ahead and bring my hands to clasp behind my head. And just to support my head, I have a hard time letting go of the weight of my head and relaxing my neck. So I'm going to go ahead and start with a little bit of support there. And go ahead and bring your knees into tabletop. And we'll start by just extending the right leg down and bringing it back up. And left leg down and back up. Try not to arch through the low back here. Keep your tailbone tucked. You should already feel your core turning on. Really nice work. One more on each side. And then we'll add on. So as you extend that right leg straight, you take your right arm and bring it up into the outside. It's like you're trying to touch the ankle, right? And then hold here and breathe. Can you pulse? 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to center, switch the legs. And you'll take that left arm outside of the right leg and hold. Can you lift the shoulders off the ground? Can you breathe? And 4 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4. And back to center. And we'll extend the right leg. Right arm to the outside of that left leg. Can you lift up and pulse? 1, 2, 3, 4. And back to center. And extend left leg. Left arm to the outside of that right knee and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4. And back to center. One more on each side. Right leg extends. Right leg to the outside of that left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. And back to center. Last time. Left leg straight. Left arm to the outside of that right leg and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4. And back to center. Bring your hands behind your thighs and rock yourself up. Ooh. So you should feel it already through those obliques. We're going to get a little bit more wrapping more around towards the side of our bodies. So bring that left leg in front, parallel to the longer edge of the mat. Right leg is behind you, right knee is in line with the right hip-ish. And you can either have that right ankle out in line with the right knee, or you can bring it a little closer in. That'll make it a little bit easier. I'm going to bring mine closer in because I'm feeling a little tired today, so for me, I'd rather play it safe. You do what feels good for you. Bring your hands down for support. Roll the shoulders back. As much as you can, you want to maintain the integrity of this posture, right? So you're going to want to lean over, and you will. That's okay. But try as much as you can to fight that. That's where you're going to feel the activation through this right side of the body. Keep the ankle and the foot on the ground. Lift that right knee up, and then down, and up, and down. Now switch. Knee stays down, foot and ankle come up, and down. Ooh, up, and down. Now, everything together. Bring it up, and down. See, this is where the lean comes in. Up, and down. Give me two more. Up, and down, and up, and down. Bring it up and hold. Can you extend that right leg? Can you lift the arms? Can you breathe? Beautiful work. Okay, bend that leg, release. Woo! All right, come down onto that left forearm. Bring your shoulders and your hips in line with the long side of the mat. Bring the feet slightly in front of you towards that left corner of your mat. And then go ahead and lie all the way down. Really nice work. So you're going to start here by taking that right leg, lift it up, and then bring it down. Lift it up. So you want to bring it only as far as you still feel this activation. It's not a flexibility challenge. It's an engage that hip challenge. And down. Up. And down. And up. And down. Really good. Now bring the legs to line up. So your body is in a complete line with that long edge of your mat. You can keep the head supported or lay all the way down. That right arm is out to help you support. You're going to lift both legs up and both legs down. Lift both legs up and down. Up and down. Really good work. Two more. Up and down and up and down. Last time. Up and hold. Now take that left leg. Bring it down and up and down and up and down and up. Keep pulling the belly in. Down and up. Last time. Down and up. Can you lift both legs a little bit higher? Breathe. Woo, and release. All right, press yourself up. And we'll do the other side. So we're going to bring that right shin parallel to the long side of our mat and the left leg over. Now, again, I say this a lot, but it's so true. Both sides of the body, completely different animals. So really don't judge yourself if this side's weaker. We all have a weaker side. For me, my right side is both weak and tight. So exercises like this are really difficult for me. I'm not saying I'm any better on my left side. This is hard stuff. So just breathe through it and do what you can. The more you work on this, the better you'll get. But know where your body is today and really adjust for that. Bring the hands down to support you. And we'll start by just lifting that knee up. Foot stays down and down and up and down. Really good work. Left knee down, the foot and ankle lift and up and lift and down. And yes, now you know where we're going. Everything lifts up and down and up and down. Really good work, guys. Up and down. Try to maintain that posture. I'm losing it a bit. Up and down. Two more. Up and down and up and down. Last time, up, and can you hold it? Can you straighten the legs? Can you lift the arms? Can you breathe, 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 breathe? Woo, and lower down. Woo, you guessed it. All the way down. Toes in line with that front corner. Hips and shoulders in line with the long edge of the mat. Rest your head down, left hand supports you. The left leg lifts only as high as you keep that hip active, and then lower. And lift. And lower. And lift. And lower. And lift. And lower. Last two, lift. And lower. And lift. And lower. Beautiful work. So the whole body in line with the long edge of the mat. You can keep the head lifted or lower it down. We're going to lift both legs up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale and lift. Exhale and lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last time. Inhale, lift, and hold. Now only the right leg moves down and up and down and up and down and up, down and up. Down, up and hold. Can you lift everything a little bit higher? And lower down. Really good work. Roll onto the belly. Bring your elbows underneath the shoulders, hands in front of you for a Sphinx pose. Really press the pubic bone into the mat. Pull the belly and the chest forward. This should feel nice. Stretch it out. You can even sway from side to side here. Really good work. All right, and we'll make our way back to our knees and back to our downward facing dog. All right. So before we work into a little bit more strength with the side body, come up onto the toes. Drop both heels over to the left. Bend that left knee. Press through the outside edge of that right foot. Maybe you even come onto the right fingertips. Reach that right arm a little bit further in front of the left. And really stretch out through that right side body. Oh, I feel that today. And come back to center and switch sides. So heels drop to the right, right knee bends. You can come up onto the left fingertips. Walk them a little bit further than the right hand. Press, lift, and stretch. Yeah. So we want strength in the side body, but we don't want tight, shortened muscles, right? We want that length. We want to stabilize our spine, but we don't want our muscles pulling our vertebra down and compressing through our spine. We want lift through that. And then come back through center. Okay, inhale yourself forward to a plank. Lower your right forearm down. Turn your right hand towards that left corner of the mat and roll over onto your right side. So we're in a side plank. You can always lower that right knee down. Again, know where your body is today. That left arm lifts, and you're going to thread it underneath the right side of the body as if you were trying to grab that right shoulder blade. And then come back to center. Reach around, grab your shoulder. Just actually do it. And come back. Yeah, reach around, give yourself a hug. This is hard work. And back to center. Reach around, give yourself a squeeze. And back to center. Last time. Reach around, give yourself a squeeze. Can you hold it and pulse a little bit closer under? 1, 2, 3, 4. Reach and hold. Beautiful. Bring that left forearm down. Both forearms down. Forearm plank. Deep breath in. Exhale, press into the hands. Maybe you lift the elbows. Walk the hands back, come into your downward facing dog. Really nice work. Deep breath in. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more deep breath in. And exhale it out. Bring the knees down to the mat. Come into your tabletop. Reach your left arm forward. Your right leg comes behind you. I'm going to scoot over a little bit because otherwise I'll kick my wall here. So left leg is extended, right leg is extended. Look down towards that right thumb. And as you exhale, kick everything out to the side. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, kick it out. And back to center. Kick it out. And back to center. Last time, kick it out. Back to center. Bring the left leg down. Kick that right leg all the way to the outside of that right hand. Really nice. It might feel good to scoot that left knee back. Yeah. Just coming into your lizard here. Left hand underneath the shoulder. Maybe you reach that right arm up and take a twist. Really nice work. A little bit of a break here. And bring both hands down. Tuck the toes of that left foot. Lift that left knee. Spin the heel of the left foot down. Come up into your warrior two. Okay. So go ahead and activate through the side bodies here. Use it to lift up and out of the pelvis and then sink only the legs, right? So this isn't sinking. This is sinking. This is lifting. So imagine that somebody has their hands right here on your hips and they're holding on. And from their hands to the floor, everything is being pushed down. And then from their hands up, everything is being pulled up. So you have this line going in two different directions. Keep that length. Reach the left arm behind you. Stretch through the right side of your body. Now, as you're doing this, make sure you maintain that length through the left side of the body. Really good work. Another deep breath in. Come forward. Straighten the right leg. Reach the right arm forward. Don't release it. Bring that right arm so it's parallel to the ground. Left arm reaches straight up, or if you want more of a challenge, left arm reaches forward too. Now, try not to let that chest rotate towards the floor. That left shoulder's rolling backwards. This is really hard work. Can you breathe? 2 more breaths. Nice. Start to bend into that right knee. You're going to tip yourself forward into your half moon with a block or without a block. All right. That left foot is really active here. I want you to lift it as high as you can and give me some little pulses. Up, 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 up. Can you lift that right hand up? Oh, even just for a second. Oh, I lost it. And up, up, up. Hold it. Can you lift that right hand up again? Can you lift it? Yes. Keep breathing. Beautiful. Bring that left hand down. Step the left foot to the back of the mat. Come to the outside edge of that left foot. Reach the right arm up. Step that right foot back on top of the left. Come into your side plank. Beautiful. Lower the hips down about a couple inches. Inhale, press and lift. Lower down. Press and lift. Lower down. Press and lift. Lower down. Press and lift. Right hand to the mat. Come onto the toes. Lift the hips. Downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale out. 1 more inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Beautiful work. Send it through. Nope, I'm wrong. Bring the left foot down. Inhale, forward to a plank. You thought you were going to get away without this part. Left forearm down. Left fingertips turn towards the right corner of the mat. Roll over onto that left side. Right arm lifts. Thread the right arm through, give yourself a hug, touch your shoulder blade if you can. Inhale and lift. Exhale, hug yourself. And lift it back up. Exhale, rotate. And up. Can you bring that right shoulder in line with the left as you rotate? And back up. Last one. Thread it through, hug yourself, and pulse. Pulse. 2, 3, 4. Lift and reach. Both forearms to the mat. This time, drop the hips. Pull the chest forward. Sphinx pose. You can stay with the elbows down or lift them up. Nice little break. Beautiful. And from here, we'll press back into our tabletop position. So this time, your left leg extends and your right arm extends. Deep breath in. Exhale, kick everything out to the side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, out to the side. Inhale, center. Exhale, out. Inhale, center. Exhale, out. Last one, inhale, center. Exhale to the side, back to center, right hand down. Left foot steps to the outside of that left hand. Lower the hips down. You can stay here or maybe you twist, reaching that left arm back behind you. Breathe. This is the nice part. All right, release. Tuck the toes of the right foot. Lift that right knee. We're coming up into our warrior two. Spin the heel of that right foot down. Coming up. Now, find that line of energy again. We're being pulled in two different directions. Hips are being pulled as they sink low. Heart is being lifted up. Reach the arms. Another deep breath in. Exhale out. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach that right arm behind you. Keep the length in the right side of the body as you lean back, stretching through the left side of the body. Really nice. Keep breathing. Inhale, come back to center as you straighten that left leg. Keep reaching the left arm forward. Bring it parallel to the floor and stay. Option to reach the right arm up to the ceiling, or you can reach it forward. I'm weak on this side, so I'm going to keep the arm up so I can maintain that integrity in my spine of my chest staying open and rotating to the side instead of letting my shoulder drop. Keep breathing. Three more breaths. I'm right there with you. This is really hard work. A stretch is coming. And then start to make your way into your half moon. Tip yourself forward. Left hand comes to a block or to the floor. Right arm lifts. And then with that right leg, can you make little pulses up and up and up and up? Can you play with lifting that left hand? Woo. Maybe not for me on this side. So we're breaking those patterns, right? It's okay to fall. If you don't fall, you're not trying something new, right? All right, beautiful. Both hands down. Square that right hip. Step it to the back of the mat. You're going to spin to the outside edge of that right foot. Bring that left arm up and stack your left leg on top of your right. Really nice work. Lower the hips down. Lift them up. And down. And up. Down. And up. And down. And up. One more time. Down. And up. Both hands down. Come onto the toes. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Inhale. And exhale. On this next inhale, find so much space between the tips of your fingers and your hips, as if you grew a couple of inches just being here. Exhale, knees come down. Sit the hips back to the heels. Child's pose. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale. Exhale, and take that right arm. Lift up a little bit. Take the right arm, thread it underneath the left. Coming into a twisting child's pose. So that right ear comes down, the left arm reaches up and overhead. Or you can come to a half bind, bringing that left hand to reach for that right inner thigh. Really nice work today, guys. Inhale, come back to center. Start to lift up. And you're going to come up to seated. Bring the legs, don't worry, we'll do the other side, I promise. You're going to bring your left leg out, right foot comes in. Walk that left hand over to the side. This is a nice spot maybe for your block. You can bring the left forearm onto your block. Reach the right arm up and over. So if you have the flexibility and it feels good today, you can reach that right hand for those left toes, right? But only if you can keep the heart rotating up. So just like in our triangle, if you lose the integrity by rolling that right shoulder down, it's not for you today, okay? So you can be here, and that's beautiful. Keep breathing. And come back up. All right, you're gonna go ahead and make your way over onto that left side. Again, I promise I haven't forgotten. Oh, no, you're on your right side. Sorry, guys. I don't know where my brain is today. So you're on your right side. Right forearm underneath the right shoulder. Or if you need more, you can come up onto the palm. We're in our side sphinx pose. So you just, wherever you are, you want to stretch from that right shoulder down to that right hip. And normally I'm not a big fan of scrunching the shoulders up to the ears, but today, in this one, do it. Scrunch away. You can even use it as a little pillow for your cheek. Really nice. And if you're lifted, go ahead and come down to the forearm. You're going to take your left leg and bring it out in front of you. You can stay here. This is enough. If you want more, you can start to lay down. You can start by bending that right knee. If you have the ability, you can reach for it with that left hand. And as you do, you'll start to roll onto your back. So that left shoulder comes down to the floor. You can stay here, or if you still need more, you can reach for that left foot with the right hand. And slowly release. From here, you'll just roll around onto your knees because we're coming right into our child's pose. So hips to heels, arms out in front of you, and as you exhale, you'll take that left arm underneath the right, come onto that left shoulder, left ear to the mat. You could reach the right arm up and overhead, or you can wrap it around, reaching for the inside of that left thigh if it's accessible, or you can just rest the hand on the low back. And make your way back up. Really nice, come to seated. Right leg comes out, left leg is in. Again, this is a nice place to bring your block. If you want the forearm on a block, you're gonna reach that left arm up and over. If you have the flexibility on this side, and you can do it with length, keeping the chest open and the left shoulder rolling back, you can reach for that left foot. If you don't have that today, I do not, you'll reach the left arm up and over. Again, we just want to feel that stretch from the left side of the rib cage down to the left hip. Creating length where we created strength. Really nice. And come on up. We'll lay down onto our left side, for real this time. So you can come onto the left forearm, or if you have more flexibility, you can come onto the left hand. The left shoulder comes up towards the ear, you rest the head. The right arm is there just for support. And you want to feel this along the left side of the body. All right. And we'll come down to that left forearm. You can bring that right leg out in front of you. If you're good here, stay here. This is a lovely place to be. If you do need more, you can start to bend that left knee and reach for it with the right foot. This is a great place too. You can stay here. If you'd like to slowly make your way down to your side. And then rolling that right shoulder towards the ground, coming into your full expression of the pose, but only if it feels good. If you still have more to go, that left hand can reach for the right foot. All of this is accessible with straps as well. I'm a big fan of props. You don't have to be a hero, you know? Really nice. Slowly release. Make your way onto your back. Stretch your feet out wide. Stretch your feet out long, reach the arms up overhead. Take a full body stretch, maybe even lift the hips, pressing them up towards the ceiling. And then let everything drop and release. See if you can breathe into that space you created between the bottom rib and the top of the pelvis. You can even bring your hands there if it's organic and comfortable for your Shavasana. And I'll leave you here today. Take as much rest as you need. Thank you for taking this time for yourself, for sharing your practice with me, and for everything you do throughout your week. And in all things, be loud, be expressive, and be yourself. Namaste.